All right. So, welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Just a brief announcement before I discuss Tigers and Lions here. I am no longer on the Huddle Sports Network for undisclosed reasons, but I wish the Huddle Sports Network and its entire crew and plethora of talk show hosts the best of luck and with everything they do. So, with that being said, Tarik Skubal pitched a complete game shutout, his first ever in his career, Sunday afternoon against the Cleveland Guardians in a 5-0 win on Sunday. Only 2 hits allowed, 13 strikeouts. So Tarik Skubal is indeed a god. Of course, he's human, but really, Skubal pitched 5 perfect innings, and then he gave up a leadoff double in the top of the 6th, but he carried on. He only gave up just 2 hits, like I said. He threw 102. He's been throwing triple digits now, 102 at one point and then 102.6, rounding up to 103, the very last pitch of the game. It's amazing. How it's done. Forgot to start the live on Instagram Live, but anyway, like I said, Tarik Skubal through his first complete game shutout, only 2 hits allowed, 13 strikeouts. I think he didn't walk anybody, as I recall. As far as I'm concerned, as we take a look, Skubal, no walks. Yep. So I'm going to share this right about now. So Tarik Skubal, he improves to 5-2, just 2 hits allowed, 2.49 ERA. That's a good ERA, of course, but really Skubal is our ace, as the Tigers' ace. So moving on, fast forwarding to today, where the Tigers beat the San Francisco Giants 3-1. Cater Montero, he lowered his ERA to 4.54. Only 1 hit allowed in 5 innings pitched, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. That's pretty good, really good. The only run allowed was by Tyler Holton, who left runners on first and second, 1 out. Holton's ERA is 3-0. Hanvey gave that one up, but Holton was responsible for that. But Bo Brisky only issued a walk. That's it. His ERA lowered to 500. Tommy Canley pitched a walk, 2.38 inning, 166. Will Vest, a single and a walk, or a strikeout rather, a single and a strikeout to end the game in that 9th inning, 144 ERA. Hanvey, 3.16 ERA. Brisky's ERA is lowered to 500. So the Tigers are 35-20 as of right now. So, of course, the Tigers have the best record in the American League. I want to show you in all MLB standards. I'll go expand it here. The Tigers are just 6 digits away in winning percentage from the Philadelphia Phillies for the best winning percentage in Major League Baseball. Of course, that's why the Phillies are on top, 642 to 636 over the Tigers. So that's going to be a very tough battle between the Phillies and Tigers. The Phillies had off today, while the Tigers, as I mentioned before, beat the Giants 3-1 today on Memorial Day. The Tigers are facing Logan Webb tomorrow. Okay. $6:40 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be Logan Webb versus Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty has really struggled as of late, and he's facing such a dangerous lineup against him. Willie Adames, 1058 OPS against Flaherty. We got Patrick Bailey, 333 average, 666 OPS. Schmidt, Casey Schmidt, 2000 OPS against Flaherty. And then you got Lamonte Wade Jr., 1000 OPS, 333 average. Schmidt is hitting 1000. So not the entire Giants lineup is dangerous. Has been torching Flaherty. The rest of the Giants lineup looks very young. Of course, they don't have any. You don't have any numbers against Flaherty, so my mistake there for initially saying the Giants lineup is dangerous against Flaherty. That's not true. So Logan Webb, 2.67 ERA, Flaherty 4.39 ERA, 2-6 record. Flaherty's last 2 outings have been solid, but still he has a 4.39 ERA. But he's just got to prove even more. While the Tigers are have been admittedly struggling to give him run support. But Flaherty gave up 3 runs in his last start in a low-scoring affair. So had he not given up those 3 runs, of course, it would have been a even lower scoring affair, let alone a pitcher's duel. But anyway, the Tigers have already released pitcher Kenta Maeda a couple weeks ago after he cleared waivers. They initially DFA'd him. He cleared waivers, and then they gave him his unconditional release. And then Maeda signed a minor league contract with the Chicago Cubs organization and was sent down to the Iowa City Cubs. I think that's a AAA affiliate, isn't it? Anyway, he had his first outing / start was very poor. Oh my goodness. He gave up four earned runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 1 hit by pitch. one-hit batsman in 2 innings pitched. All those 4 earned runs that Maeda gave up were in the first inning. The second inning, he buckled down and pitched a scoreless second inning, but that's not even nearly enough. So that's Maeda pitched through that recorded a 7.88 ERA with the Tigers before all this happened, before all this occurred. And just 8 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 7 relief appearances. Just a 90.2 mile an hour average on his 4-seam fastball per StatCast. A 7.26 ERA in his first 16 starts last year before they moved him to the bullpen. Maeda never even got better in the major league level. That's just a darn shame. That's just terrible. It's, my God. Yeah, Maeda, I definitely a more like a minor league pitcher now, as far as I'm concerned. That's all I have to say. Now, the Detroit Lions. Yeah, their preseason and regular season schedules have been posted. So, of course, we'll get to the preseason schedule first. And then we got, just one preseason game against the Los Angeles Chargers. That's the Hall of Fame game at the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium against Jim Harbaugh and the Los Angeles Chargers. And then week 1 in Atlanta against the Falcons. Week 2, the Lions' first home game against the Miami Dolphins. And then week 3 against the Houston Texans. Those are all preseason games. Now the regular season. Lions kick off their regular season in Green Bay at Lambeau Field against the Packers Sunday at 4:25 on CBS, September 7th. Then the Lions' first regular season home game is at Ford Field against the Chicago Bears at 1. Former Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, now the head coach of the Bears, will make his return to Ford Field. And then the Lions at the Baltimore Ravens M&T Bank Stadium on ESPN and ABC, 8:15 on Monday Night Football. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on the call, September 22nd. Then the Lions return home to play the sluggish Cleveland Browns Sunday, September 28th at 1 on Fox. And then they go to Cincinnati to Paycor Stadium October 5th to kick off against the Cincinnati Bengals at 4:25 on Fox. Then another big matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs at GI Field at Arrowhead Stadium at 8:20 on NBC on October 12th. Now, we remember the Lions beat the Chiefs by 1 point 2 years ago on opening week. That was quite a thrilling game. The Lions took that 21-20. The Brian Branch pick 6 on Patrick Mahomes to start the second half. Then the Lions take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The The Lions are seeking revenge against those guys Monday, October 20th at 7 p.m. on ESPN and ABC. Week 8 is their bye week. Then the Lions play the Vikings for the first time of the season, Sunday at 1 on Fox, November 2nd. And speaking of revenge, the Lions seek revenge against the Washington Commanders at Northwest Stadium, Sunday, November 9th at 4:25 on Fox. That should be America's game of the week on Fox. And then on Sunday, November 16th at 8:20 p.m. Eastern, that's a big game for the Lions at Lincoln Financial Field against the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. My goodness, that should be a really big challenge. The Lions are going to be put to the test against the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a revenge game, the Washington Commanders, another revenge game, and then the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs. And then week 12, Sunday at 1, Sunday, November 23rd at 1 on Fox against the New York Giants. And then on Thanksgiving, the Lions welcome in the Packers Thursday, November 22nd at 1 on Fox instead of 12:30. And then Thursday, December 14th, week 14 at 8:15 at Ford Field, the Lions welcome in the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are still struggling. The Cowboys had an awful year last season. So not quite much of a challenge. That's going to be aired over Amazon Prime Video. And then the Lions will try to seek revenge against Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi Stadium on Fox Sunday, December 14th, 4:25 p.m. on Fox. And then the Lions will play the Pittsburgh Steelers, another challenge, at Ford Field, Sunday, December 21st at 4:25 on CBS. And the Lions again play the Minnesota Vikings at this time on Christmas Day at 4:30 at US Bank Stadium on Netflix in week 17. And then finally, week 18 at Soldier Field against the Chicago Bears to be decided. Date, time, and channel all to be decided. So it all depends on how the Lions will do this season and everything else. So the Lions are going to be put to the test. So I like everyone's thoughts, but It clearly, to me, the Lions are seeking revenge, and they're going to be put to the test at the same time in the same season. So, what did we learn? Tarik Skubal is a god, of course. First career complete game shutout. He will continue to be a god because he is good, while the Tigers make their epic race for the best record in Major League Baseball, especially against teams like the Philadelphia Phillies, the New York Yankees, the Chicago Cubs, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the New York Mets, the San Francisco Giants, even the San Diego Padres. Need I go on and on and on? It's a very tight race for the best record in all of Major League Baseball, while Kenta Maeda is just better off a minor league pitcher. Otherwise, he might be done with baseball. Of course, and of course the Lions, they're going to be on a revenge tour and be put to the test later this fall and winter in the 2025-2026 NFL regular season. So that does it for another episode. That's all we've learned on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Another episode thereof. I'm Taylor Phillips. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, like its videos, and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. And click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes. And check out our shorts videos too. Listen to it in audio form on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music /Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and Gio7. And of course, social media. Follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on X/Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. For me, we have a comment here. Nice show, DTP. Catch you next time. Thanks, Deadband Man. So anyway, follow me on X/Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube at DT2 Phillips with 2 L's. Shoutouts go to Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward and Ferndale, the B4 Foundation, Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Cops and Donuts, Front Porch Suttons Bay, Creative Embroidery of Cadillac for designing the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast logo on my long sleeve shirt and t-shirt. Cuts by Melanie in Lake City. I have an appointment Friday at 1:30 p.m. over there. The El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey. Hooters of Saginaw, Flint, and Taylor. It's a Denise Jewelry and Clothing in Lake City. Let's roll with it. Rolled ice cream. Ito Ramen, the Jagged Fork. Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate. Cali Tickets. Call Mark Goldman at 877-225-8425 or visit calitickets.com. Goodman Acker, Northwestern Technological Institute, Meyer, Michigan Coffee Company, Northern Auto Lab, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant, Misaki Golf Course in Lake City, Union Barber in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Food Service Solutions of Grand Ledge, Fletcher's Pub Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, J&H Family Stores, Alpine Chocolate House, Detroit Wing Company, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Northville Sports Den, Simply Delightful, and Wellbeing with Catherine Palms. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm Taylor Phillips signing off. And remember, we observe and detect the truth about Michigan sports because the truth is out there. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Hit them with a hind.